Hey everybody, what's up? It's Russell Rush here with the Russell Rush Haunted Tour. Hope you're doing well wherever you're at. Welcome to what will be, for now, the last Haunted Tour Throwback Redux. This is where we go deep into an episode that we've shot from the past and really tell you what happened behind the scenes. Some of the bloopers, some of the moments maybe you never saw before. My dogs are obviously very excited that we're doing this here. Please share the video if you're on YouTube. Make sure that you're subscribing to us and let all your friends know. Welcome to the Russell Rush Haunted Tour Throwback Redux. Well, gang's all here. What's up, everybody? How we doing? Jell is here with us. Next to her, Daryl and Kendra, and a surprise appearance from their daughter, Sophia, in the background, totally photobombing them right now. I love it. Underneath me, we got Joey Bruton, and there is Vanessa Garcia on the bottom right. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Good.
Pretty good.
You?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of Groundhog Day over here. Same thing. I talked today about my office here. We're in San Antonio, Texas, for those who may not know, but my office here is kind of in the front of the house, just to the right. And I look at the dining room where we have absolutely no furniture, by the way. So I've thought about plastering up like different designs because I'm getting tired of looking at the empty room right now. So,
hey, Russell, no one eats in the dining room. What the heck? Do whatever you want to do with it.
I want to put a bar in there or something. Anyway, what's up, man?
Hey, I saw on Facebook that you were asking for somebody to help with your refrigerator, something that you fixed or something. And I was, what happened?
Yeah,
Is your refrigerator running?
Go ahead. Yeah, let me just say that when I fix something, I fix it good. Like, to the point that when someone else comes in to try and fix it, they can't even try. So anyway, yeah.
You did such a great job.
Yeah, we have no ice right now, but luckily it's not a hot time of year or anything. Not that we need that. So, and it floods the kitchen floor routinely, but yeah, whatever, it's fine.
Oh,
yeah,
that's easily fixed. I can fix that.
Yeah, I'm not talking about beating the crap out of it, Office Space style. Well, listen, tonight it's a fan choice here. We're getting into to Big Al's Bar tonight, but I had some people ask me, they're like, dude, what? You mean we're not going to continue this on all the way till Halloween? Here's the reason that we're ending what we're doing tonight. We've loved kind of keeping tabs of everybody and communicating and everything. It's been awesome. And we want to continue to do that. But if we ever want to move this thing forward and work on season 13, we got to go dark on here for now, so that we can focus on production of season 13. We've got some great surprises in store. And we're also, by the way, looking for your feedback on where we really should go. All right. So we want you to tell us where you would like us to go. So let us know. Keep the comments coming. We will definitely share some of those as we go here. So, all right, let's set the scene for Big Al's Bar. Now, Big Al, you're saying, who the heck is Big Al? You know, come on, Big Al Mack from the Kid Craddock Morning Show. So Al has owned a couple of bars, and he recently got one in Waxahachie, Texas, kind of up by Dallas. And he swore for years that place was haunted. And I thought he was just making fun of me, right? Like, normally it's Jell who's like, yeah, this ain't going to be good. And then we go there, and it's amazing. This time I was like, Al, you're putting me on. It's not real. And they finally called me literally and on the air and convinced me to come out. But what do you guys remember from that night?
I remember
Absolutely
the drive up there. I remember the drive up there.
Yeah, I was going to say the drive. I was like, that was.
Oh, right. Do you remember the crazy people that were at the gas station when we got there that were fighting? And then they walked?
Yes.
Oh, I was in a different car.
You're making Waxahachie look good right now.
Then they were later they were walking down the street with like bags in a sleeping bag. It was weird. It was miles away too.
We actually we went up there and completely stayed the night. And let me just set the scene. All right, we get up there and Al like feeds us. Right, he offers us drinks, and we're like, no, we got to stay up tonight. We can't fall asleep. Whatever. We checked into the hotel. We come back. He's singing karaoke. You know, the bar is literally open. It's packed because it's Big Al. He's given us the walkthrough while everyone's there, and they're listening to the story and everything too. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. You know, but it's a bar. So you have to wait until like 2 a.m. before you can even get in there. I think that was probably one of the latest investigations we've ever done. Right? I mean, I feel like it may have been 8 o'clock in the morning before we got out of there. Like, honestly.
And we were there a long time. The funny part was when the bar finally closed and we were able to go in and start setting up, like there were still people filtering out. And as the customers were leaving, because that's what Jack does, Jack was wanting to like tackle people who were carrying open bottles out because apparently
put that down
there. He was like, it's hard to realize that it's illegal there, I guess, to walk out of the bar with bottles open.
We're already getting trolled over here by our friend Andrew. Joey's underneath you. That's all I heard. Yeah, that's my bad, Joey. Sorry for that. We'll try and move you under the barrel next time. Yeah, no, it's right. I mean, it's a typical bar, right? So yeah, there were people who were like, I'm going to stay all night. And we had to like get them out of there. We couldn't set up a thing until the bar was closed. So I do remember that. And we all slept about, I want to say, well, Daryl, here's the thing. Daryl, do you have a fear of hotels?
No.
Because every investigation we have where we drive, Daryl's like, I'm going back right away.
Yeah. You know what? That's the way my dad is. Like, it's you get it done and you just want to get back home. Like, I don't know if that's what it is for you, but that's the way my dad is. When we go out of town and do stuff like this, if you get home as soon as possible, just get home.
That's what I did. And we had, I mean, it was good. It was a good drive. I mean, we were full. We had Jack and Vanessa in the car.
It was the shortest road trip that I think that Vanessa and I ever had because we slept all the way back.
Oh yeah.
See, I'd be scared. I would fall asleep or something, man. Anyway. Okay. Well, listen, we do have something to celebrate over here. And thanks to our friend Victoria for getting on Twitter and going hard for us over here. We have hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. Yeah!
Wow. Do we get a plaque for that? When do we get a plaque?
I think you get a plaque at 20,000. So we'll keep on working.
Anyway. Start getting paid.
Do you know what's funny? I'll actually talk about the rent. We could actually monetize the channel right now. But it creates such a terrible viewing experience for people because on the longer episodes, it'll stop them 4 times. So we actually opt to not do that so that you can have a better viewing experience. So anyway, I don't know what happened in the beginning. All your comments are pouring in right now. So I apologize if I'm just getting to those. So it didn't connect right away or something. But anyway, YouTube, what do they want? 10,000 subscribers? Come on. So anyway. Yeah, going to be the last Redux for now, but I think everybody wants to make sure that we have a season 13, and so do we. So we're really going to move to focus on that next week. But Jel, we got to address this here. Last week, Jel had a hand sculpture giving us the bird. This week, she looks ready to perform some very questionable black market operation. So let's really see what's going on there. Oh yes, I would agree with that, Jel. Actually, what do you got back there?
My dad's artwork from one of his shows. He's a photographer. And I stole all his work that didn't sell. So all my stuff is kind of medical themed. I've got a bunch of jars of eyeballs that I got in France one time. Let's see.
Your house is the coolest.
Some medical tools in this one. I don't know.
All right. Listen, I feel really badly here because Jel always has the interesting stuff. I want us all to reach behind us and find the one interesting thing that we have right now. All right? Go. Everybody turn around, find something.
Hey, dog, get over here.
Oh, come on over here.
Come here, dog. Come here.
I got a dog behind me.
I have a roommate.
Hey, Maria, how are you?
Hey, Remy.
Hello.
Hello.
Jel, is that Joe Jonas? Who is that up there?
That's my mom and dad.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't know if you can you see it without the reflection?
Yeah, no. Oh,
That's a good picture.
That's a really, your dad kind of looked like Joe Jonas. I'm not gonna lie. Can I get some backup over here?
I don't know who that is.
I see Stella.
Yes, you are so right. That's a great photo. Very cool, guys. All right, well, we got some people that are really excited about the episode tonight. Angela says that this is her favorite. Yeah, guys, the evidence on this one just even blew us away. And what, Luke? What? I remember when Russell fell asleep. And the ghost smack talked me. He did. He absolutely did. He was laughing at me, actually. So anyway, love the suggestions of places to go to here. Man, we'd love to go back to the Gunter. And who knows, maybe we'll revisit something else here. The Driscoll, the Alamo, yeah. But don't worry. Anita also commented about how we're not going to be able to get to Frank, which is one of her favorites. Trust me, we're going to get there, all right? Today marks 100 days till Halloween. So that means only 70 days for us to have production time. So that's why we're doing this. So anyway, let us get into the episode. What do y'all say? Anything else we should point out before we do this?
Hey, Vanessa, do you remember that Michael Jackson impersonator that was performing at the club before? Was it like a karaoke thing with full costume?
Yeah, he had to go in with his mom because...
We meet, yes, you're right. We meet the most interesting people on these things. I remember that now, and I also remember there was a guy standing out there who was talking to us while we were waiting for Al to come do the walkthrough, and he was telling us that as a hobby, he buys the animatronic people from Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And assembles them in his living room.
No, ma'am, I do not want to go to the house.
Well, it's a weird place, man.
All right, man. Let's bring this in over here. Big Al's bar. Let the Redux begin. Here we go.
All right, I think I'm going to have to push what we're going to talk about here, Kid Nation.
Okay.
Because I was talking to Big Al, and he says he's freaked out about something, but doesn't know if he wants to talk about it on air.
I've never really been like a ghost guy. You know, I've never really believed, not that I didn't believe, but there's some weird stuff that's been going on in my restaurant. At the same time, Waxahachie, Texas is known to be haunted. The building that my restaurant is in was built in 1878, I believe.
Whoa.
And
so now that's over 100 years ago.
Thank you for that, Matt.
Yes.
They even have haunted tours in the city. So I'm kind of wondering if there's anything going on that I don't know about.
Well, you know, we do have our buddy Russell Rush down in San Antonio.
Ooh, he's the ghost hunting expert.
And he's got his squad. He's got his tour crew, his haunted tour crew that can help out.
Oh my gosh, I never thought I'd be investigated by ghost tours. Maybe the IRS, but not ghost tours.
I mean, but he could, that's what he does, though. He's won awards for doing this.
All right,
You want to dial him up?
You do it.
I'm just jealous you have Russell Rush's number.
She's lying. Hello?
Oh, hi, is Russell Rush home?
Yeah, who's this?
This is JC
From the
Kick Morning Show. Do you mind if we put you on the radio, sir?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, what's up, Russell?
What's up, Russell?
I know we're calling you at a weird time.
We need help.
But we need some help.
Okay, what?
Russell, is Big Al, and I know you got this ghost hunting thing, and I think I may have something for you to hunt. In my building, my restaurant
in Waxahachie, I've been hearing strange noises.
And the Michael Jackson song "Man in the Mirror" just came on the jukebox and played like 4 times in a row.
You didn't tell us that before.
I didn't tell you that. Glasses are falling off of shelves, and I really need to know what's happening.
Yeah, we want to know Bat Foundation or ghosts.
Yeah.
Are you guys being serious right now? Like, for real?
Dude, I'm not even a serious believer, but I am serious.
I'll be honest with you, Russell. He came in here and he is definitely shaken by what's been going on.
Manager's been scared.
I've turned white, Russell.
Seriously, though, you know this is like a real serious show we do. Like, this is not like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not putting me on?
Are you saying this doesn't sound serious enough to be investigated?
No, he's saying he thinks Al's trying to make fun of him and what he does.
I'm not trying to make fun of you, dude. I know it's October, but I just want you to check it out.
Hi, Jack.
You know what? Why not? Sure, we'll come check the bar out.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you. And I'll throw in a free burger. How about that?
He did.
Thank you.
I heard that food's haunted.
Deal. We'll
See what's there. I can't promise anything.
Al, what if it's the ghost of one of your ex-girlfriends?
Oh, boy, now I'm
Somebody died?
now I'm really freaked out.
Somebody died.
What's up, y'all? Thanks for joining. Jack joining us over there. Jack, we hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. Yay!
Oh, badass.
Yeah, right?
That's awesome.
Angela. Actually, Angela, we have won 2 Emmys, believe it or not.
And how many tellies?
Like 9?
9 tellies?
Tellies are like for online shows, and we won 9 of those too. So, not to brag.
We have arrived in Waxahachie, Texas. 30 miles south of Dallas, it's a town rich with American Indian and Old West history. It's also famous for hauntings.
Thousands of paranormal investigators flock to Waxahachie to check out the famous Catfish Plantation. Big Al's
Oh,
Bar,
we need to go there.
Lots of people flock there, but for very different reasons.
Waxahachie is the quintessential Texas small town. A historic town square lined with old buildings, looking up towards an ornate courthouse that stands watch over the town. And right across from that courthouse is Big Al's Bar down the hatch.
Thank y'all for coming. Come back. Karaoke starts at 8 o'clock.
Well.
My man.
What's up?
Russell Rush. How you doing, brother?
Who is this?
That's my dog, Curtis. Of course, Curtis is making his appearance.
Not what I expected.
Good God, what have we gotten ourselves into?
Curtis was so cool.
my
He's
spot.
so
Yeah,
cool.
he's a good dog.
He just sat at the bar on the bar.
I hear you talking about.
Yeah, that's what I liked about him.
Strange stuff going on.
By the way, this is back when I was trying to grow a beard.
I'm not, well, yeah, of course I want you to drink a couple.
Well, you should have asked me for tips.
I'm not really a believer in but me, like questioning stuff. So
How long have you been here?
I rented this spot like a year ago, last October, and I didn't really notice it right off. But lately, just little bitty things
Kind of kicked up a little bit.
add them all together, and I'm kind of wondering what the deal is.
Do you know much about the history of the building?
Well, I know that it was built in 1887.
I'm seeing is that the plaque?
And yeah, let's go check this out. All right. Hey, Curtis, move. So, yeah, it was built in 1887. It used to be a grocery store. It was actually built before the courthouse here in Waxahachie.
That courthouse
So this
was
is
super
really
cool,
one of the
too.
oldest buildings here on the square.
Yes.
Did anything happen here?
Not that I know of. I mean, I don't know. That's why I called you, bro.
Take me to where things are happening. We'll start there.
Let's go inside. All right, let's go inside. Hey.
They're not ghosts, but they're really spooky.
We walk into the bar and it's packed. I mean, it's Friday night. People are letting loose. They're looking at us with the cameras like we're crazy. We're in the way of them getting beers. It's just not the typical haunted environment I'm used to.
Okay, so first of all, Russell, let me tell you. About a month ago, I was standing over here at about 8 o'clock in the morning. No one else was here. And I just hear this tap, 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 tap. Really freaked me out.
Couldn't be one of the machines back here, the ice machine.
Nothing
the
was
fridge.
on. There was nobody here.
Almost like something was trying to get your attention, you felt like?
I think so. I mean, I don't know. I really can't explain it. Then, about 10 or 15 minutes later, one of these glasses right down here, sitting on top of another glass.
And they're all stacked up. I see.
They're all stacked up. One of them just fell off. One off the top.
If something fell over there, like the whole stack should fall, right?
I
if
would
it's
think
wobbly,
so.
But
And
just
then-
one fell.
And the glass is stacked on top of another glass. It shouldn't just fall. That's why they're stackable glasses.
That's the only time something's fallen, or?
Well, then about a week after that, again, I'm standing over here. We were open, about 4 or 5 people here. No bartender back here at all. And one of these martini glasses just fell off the rack. It has 2 or 3 inches there that it has to.
You slide it in from the front. Once it's in, it's in.
Right. And it fell off the rack. And there was not a bartender. I looked at the people standing here. They looked at me. And we're all like.
So far, everything else telling me are things that can be easily explained or possibly debunked. It's not that I don't believe him. I'm just looking for more.
Again, I'm not a big ghosty guy, but something's going on. So
is that it?
Well, there's one more thing. So a guy that works for me, his name is Sean. He told me that he has heard a voice, a person, clearing their throat like at 7 o'clock in the morning, and it came from up in this area, or at least it sounded like it came from that.
Is there an upstairs in the building?
There is an upstairs in the building. I don't have an upstairs. There's nobody that lives up there, I can tell you that. Nobody that we know of.
This is what we're here for. Hearing voices of people who aren't here. Now we're talking.
Are you afraid to be in here alone?
I'm not, because I'm not here till closing. But Danica, my manager, you may want to speak with her because she's also heard some things.
Okay. We're going to get the team together. I'm going to let them know what's going on.
All right.
We've already started researching the history. We're going to flood this place with cameras.
Okay.
We've got all the equipment in. As soon as closing happens, we're going to be here all night, and we'll get some answers. We may find something. We may find nothing.
Okay. If there's ghosts or ghosts in here, can you see if they can pay their tab? Because also had some liquor disappear.
It'll be my tab. Yeah. All right. We'll let you know what we find, man.
All right. Sounds good. Get to work.
I honestly have no earthly idea if we're going to find anything here or not. But if us being here makes Al and his employees feel better, then why not?
Let me just say, my hair was
Bar
on
patrons
point.
prepare for their karaoke performance. The team is getting mentally prepared for investigation.
I'm kind of excited. I mean, I work in a bar, so if we run into any unruly ghost, I got this.
You know what's gonna be weird about tonight? I don't drink. I take that back. I had a drink on my birthday once, but that's it. Russell's always trying to get me to go out and drink with him.
Saw it.
But I'll keep blowing him.
A witness.
I think he's forgotten by now.
You were there. I remember that.
Oh, no. I haven't given up. I haven't forgotten either. I'm just waiting for the right moment. Joey, if we capture some crazy evidence tonight, you and I, we're doing a shot.
I think this is going to be a
Joey!
great investigation.
What the hell?
Waxahachie is
What
a pretty
happened?
old town.
I don't know.
And there's a good chance something.
Time out. You just said, if we capture some evidence, we're going to have a drink.
It's fake news. Fake news.
The media is corrupt.
Yeah. YouTube.
Unbelievable.
The evil
All right.
YouTube.
Why not?
As bar patrons prepare for their karaoke performance, the team is getting mentally prepared for investigation.
I'm kind of excited. I mean, I work in a bar, so if we run into any unruly ghost, I got this.
You know what's gonna be weird about tonight? I don't drink. I take that back. I had a drink on my birthday once, but that's it. Russell's always trying to get me to go out and drink with him, but I'll keep blowing him off.
What was it a shot of, Vanessa?
I don't know. It's something that everybody took together.
I haven't given up. I haven't
Yeah.
Like
forgotten
a-
either.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
a
waiting
big
for the right
shot.
moment.
Yeah.
Joey, if we capture some crazy evidence tonight, you and I, we're doing a shot.
I think this is going to be a great investigation. I mean, Waxahachie is a pretty old town.
Oh my God, Daryl doesn't have a hat on.
Hanging
What the
around.
heck?
Plus, I definitely would haunt a bar.
It's
He's
always
got
the
color on
places
his
you
shirt.
least expect, so we'll have to wait and
That's
see.
true.
The night and karaoke wind down.
Ah,
over
what a
Waxahachie.
beautiful shot.
The bar empties as patrons.
Man,
pour
all I
into the
wanted
street.
to do was
Their
yell
night
at
of
those
fun is
people to
ending.
tell them to get the
Oh,
hell out.
trusty, that was
Just
hard.
beginning.
Yes, we have
Inside
to
the
do that
bar, the
time
nightly
lapse.
cleanup is underway, while the team races to set up the cameras and monitoring equipment for investigation.
At 4 o'clock in the morning.
And now that she's free, there's one more person I've been wanting to talk to. Bar manager Danica.
I know it's been a long night, but Al said that you may have a story to tell us.
I could have sworn that I saw a white man with red plaid shirt, cowboy boots, cowboy hat, jeans, walk across the room.
That was not supposed to be here. This is something that you
We
saw.
were
out of-
closed. Like all the lights were off. It was me and Bree closing. Nothing was on. Like we had everything turned off. She was looking for her keys, ready to walk out the door.
It's a Vegas bomb,
I just saw
Sean.
him
Get it
walk
right.
Across, close my eyes, and I
Actually, that's what I
screamed
had.
and told her, hurry
I
up.
was going
Is
to
it?
say it might have been a star after.
Somebody just
That's exactly what I
trying-
had.
Thank you.
The more people I talk
So
to,
basic, Joey.
the more I'm
Same.
convinced there may actually
It
be
is.
something going on here. The fact that she's seen something and can describe it is significant.
I just can't get over how good my hair looks in this episode. Man, oh man.
All right, guys, we're in Waxahachie tonight at my buddy Big Al's bar. He really believes there's something going on.
Joey, your
here,
hair
so
too.
I told him we'd look into it.
I have
They're
no idea
here
what I was
about-
doing with that.
Right? They hear someone who constantly clears
Never
their
again.
throat. They hear tapping. Glasses have fallen off of shelves.
One employee even says that they've heard mimicking voices of other people that work
We were
here.
also thin in this
Not only that,
episode
she
too.
actually saw someone
speak
dressed
for
as a
yourself.
cowboy walk through the bar. I don't know what's going on
The
here,
quarantine 20.
but I told him we'd get to the bottom
Yeah.
of this here. So Kendra, do we know anything history-wise?
Well, you know, Russell, this is one of the oldest buildings in Waxahachie here. But before all of this was here, certainly there was a lot of Indian tribes that lived in and around this area. And then they used to actually drive cattle straight through this downtown area. So there's no telling how many people have died.
Yeah, good to know. All right, well, listen, smaller space tonight, so we're going to have to scale down the teams, okay?
You know, it really seems like these ghosts are trying to get their attention. So maybe if we don't call them out and let them get our attention, that would be good tonight.
All right, let's get started.
Normally, when we investigate, we actively seek something out. Not tonight, though. We're going to turn on the portal and let whatever's here come to us.
With the bar wired
That
up,
was a great plan,
everyone
actually.
spreads out and gets into place. For this first rotation, the team will take a drastically different approach by not even ghost hunting at all.
Go for Big Al's bar. I don't know about y'all, but I feel at home back here. What can I say? Being behind the bar, it just feels right. Kendra, you want to turn on that portal?
Sure. The portal is a type of device that paranormal investigators use to communicate
Canada.
with spirits. It sweeps
Canada.
through radio
Hey.
frequencies so we can hear what the spirits are trying to say to us.
There is definitely a voice coming through, and it is taking everything inside of me right now not to respond.
You say hi.
Is it saying anything worthwhile?
I thought I heard it say, listen.
Sounds like someone's trying to get our attention.
Was that throat clearing?
Is that a little kid? Looks like our little plan might be working.
He just cleared his throat again. That's exactly what they've been hearing.
Jeff, you're walking
Hey,
a
if
little
there's
funny
anybody
there.
here that wants to get our attention or needs a drink, you just gotta make a noise or something or tell us. Do you need a drink?
Holy what is happening here?
That's it. I can't take this anymore. I'm in. What's your name, partner? I heard you, man.
Messing?
What are you? Are you yellow?
I am yellow.
I heard a no. I heard a no.
Okay. Like, of all the things that happened that night, okay, like you can be somewhere and say something and get a response that seems to make sense. But when something repeats the very same word that you just said, like, I nearly did really poop in that bar that night, Joey. Unlike the fake stuff you brought in the Six Flags. Like, do you know what, like, you heard that, right? It says, am I yellow? Right?
Well, and it wasn't like something, common like hello or, something like that. I mean, how often would you hear that,
I was trying to do Old West speak, and are you yellow? And am I yellow? Like, hold on, I'm gonna need a drink. Samantha said, do you still get the old man and the kid talking to you? It's come up a couple of times, but now that we've used the piece of equipment for a while, I mean, what do you guys think? It's more of a situation of like, there's only certain types of timbres of voices that come through, and like that.
Yeah, it's like the tones
and that, yeah.
Those are the two. I mean, the two common ones: a scratchy old man voice, and normally a little kid. What sounds like a little kid. I mean, why? I don't know. But just about everywhere we go, it's kind of the same. I'm thinking it's the way that the portal is set up, because they've got some amplifiers and stuff like that work in there. So, yeah,
maybe the frequencies or something.
Yeah, I mean, if you go back and listen to all of our episodes when we use the portal, they all sound the same. But the main part of this is it might sound the same every episode, but when we are asking it questions and it's answering questions, that is what is like Wow.
You also have to take into consideration that was the first time that you got those two voices, wasn't it? At that investigation. And sometimes they can linger with the piece of equipment. I've had other pieces of equipment do that, where the same spirit will kind of follow you around and try to talk to you through the same piece of equipment.
Yeah, and that's very possible. And we spoke about that sometimes it's just connected to that piece of equipment. Wherever we take it, it's there. It's just an odd thing. But that night, the portal was really showing a lot. It was talking a lot.
So would the question be then, if that was the case, to get a new portal, or do you think that they would just move over to that device because they've learned how to communicate through it?
Well, do you think
I think that Daryl should get me a new one, and then that way we can figure it out.
Wait. Take a new one,
comment yes, and we'll do that.
You know how much they
take
are?
a new one. But
You know how much?
Could you cleanse one? Like the way you cleanse a place, like the way we did at the house, at the ranch? Like, could you have some kind of, like detach yourself from this piece of equipment,
I like it the way it is now, but if Kendra wants a new piece of equipment, guess what, guys? We're going to get a piece of new equipment.
Yay!
Victoria, guys, explain where they can go and get the portal and what kind of a piece of equipment that is, because this is huge to this episode.
Yeah. Now, this is called, and again, the portal, that type of ITC device has been around for a long time, and usually some of the main ghost hunting equipment websites, Ghost Stop and all that, they usually have it.
Or something like it.
Or something like that, Ghost Hunter Store. And this one we have, it was the mini portal, and that's what it was called, because it was a miniature version of the actual one that was built. So, they're everywhere. If you really want to go out to any of those other sites, Ghost Hunters, Ghost Hunter Store, Ghost Stop, they normally have them there. So.
But Daryl, didn't you have to build components of it? Didn't you have to solder stuff together and add?
No. This one was already built. This one was already put together. So I saw how it was done. I can do it, but I'm like, nah, I don't want to mess with it. But no, it was already put together. So
Angela just said, looking back, what do y'all hear now? She doesn't hear him say that he's yellow. She says she hears him say, "I am not." So, let's roll it back here. We'll bring it back in. Yeah, we're going to roll it and see what you all hear. Here we go. This is at Big Al's Bar in Waxahachie for those just joining us. Yes, Big Al Mack from the Kid Craddock Morning Show. Here we go. It's a couple of years ago.
Throat clearing?
Is that a little kid? Looks like our little plan might be working.
He just cleared his throat again. That's exactly what they've been hearing.
I laugh at her limping every time. Sorry, Joe.
Attention or needs a drink, you just gotta make a noise or something to tell us. Do you need a drink?
Here it comes.
Holy what is happening here?
That's it. I can't take this anymore. I'm in. What's your name, partner?
Okay, coming up.
I heard you, man.
Messing?
What are you yellow?
Here we go.
It said, I am yellow.
Yeah, he says, "I am yellow."
It says, "I am yellow."
This is definitely something intelligent. It's responding
But I can't tell if it's more of a question or a statement.
Can you see us?
This is so clear and so awesome right now. Somebody has to be pranking us, right?
When we asked his name, it sounded like he said Samson.
He's got a kid with him, and he's telling him to shush. Yep.
Hey, coward, why don't you let the kid talk?
Hello.
Hi.
This is insane.
Is that your daddy?
Do you know where you are?
Dead.
Yeah. The kid said dead.
Oh, wow. This is incredible.
So you killed the kid, huh?
God.
They're talking to him. They're having a conversation with this guy.
I forgot how clear
never
this
heard
is.
these talk like this.
I'm a dork.
Can you say your name again? Ed? Yep.
Okay, that doesn't sound too evil.
What part of the room are you in?
Kitchen?
You're standing up in the kitchen? I'm going to go into the kitchen, okay?
Bad choice.
Did it laugh?
I'm glad I'm not on his team tonight.
Stand by that.
He said, stop it. And then he said, shh.
Why don't you want me to go in the kitchen? What is that? What is that noise?
Something just rattled the entire
I
ceiling.
swear I just heard that portal say it's a ghost.
I like how Russell runs out and Angelica runs just in.
Calm down, man.
It just said they'll be dead.
What?
It just said they'll be dead.
Yeah, Jill runs out now.
I'm out now. I'm not ready to be dead.
That's about something.
Who'll be dead?
I don't know. It just said they'll be dead.
I've been attacked and threatened before, and I'm not about to go through that again. This is not the kind of activity I expected tonight.
Holy
That was extremely cruel.
crap. Honestly, I'm not even sure how to process all this.
As
Man, we could have just done that the whole night.
The other side.
This is a safety precaution because you never know what you're dealing with. If we're going to communicate, it's going to be on our terms.
Yeah, Daryl.
Yeah, no hat.
Know somebody's in here. We just have to find another
Daryl's
way
not yellow.
As the night marches on, the team continues to investigate using every technique imaginable
Oh, that's what
to
it was
elicit
saying.
a response.
Mellow yellow.
After over an hour, they come up with nothing.
And it doesn't look like they're wrapping up now. It looks like they're turning things off.
This doesn't even feel like the same room from before.
Sometimes you don't get to control how things happen. I mean, these were once people and still have a mind of their own.
Reluctantly, the team agrees to reopen the portal.
There's no doubt the conversation we had before was amazing, but with ITC, you have to be careful. You have no idea what you're dealing with on the other side.
I want to see if this guy is going to come through again here because I haven't heard many voices on either. Okay, that's the answer to the question. What's up, yellow man?
Ed.
Hi, Ed.
Ed, what's my name?
Then the kid says, hey, who said it?
Apparently, whoever is on the other side is well aware of Russell.
You don't know my name.
I'm pretty famous everywhere.
Can you make it go all the way to red? Thank
back up.
you.
There it goes. He's doing it on command.
The K2 is a type of EMF device with lights on it. The closer spirits get to it, the more it lights up.
Great. Now that we've got him communicating through two different devices, maybe we can finally get some answers and find out who this is.
Are you a friendly guy, Ed?
What up?
Moderately friendly. Thank you.
He seems friendly enough, unless he's completely lying to us, which is entirely possible.
Hello.
Hello. Does he not let you talk much? He lets me talk.
That's what it sounded like.
This little kid voice is tripping me out.
Ed, how old were you when you died?
92?
Ed, did you murder somebody? You shot someone? Did he deserve it?
He did, is what it
did.
sounded like.
I forgot how clear all this conversation is.
Me too.
He's coughing. That's who's clearing his throat.
Feels like it, Mary.
One of the main claims is hearing someone clear their throat. And that's the second time we've heard Ed do that tonight.
So Ed, why do you got to clear your throat? You smoke too much? Oh, you like to smoke?
Yeah.
Joey's out.
Like to smoke
I was out cold.
He's thinking. He's thinking. He's listening.
I was sleeping.
I think Russell's a bad influence on this little kid ghost.
Being tired.
I'm all, hey, little kid, want some smokes?
Like this can be a tremendous drain on a spirit's energy. It's really hard for them to do this. Most can only keep it up for a short time before they get too tired.
But the ghosts aren't the only ones who are worn out.
Okay, look.
Laughing at Russell.
Busted.
What you that way?
Did that just happen? Ed the ghost just heckled Russell for sleeping on the invention.
Okay, hang on here. Jack was making fun of me for sleeping. I gotta back this up here. Okay, but you have to understand. Look. I get off the air on a Friday night. We drive 5 hours up to Waxahachie. I mean, come on, I'm exhausted. This guy's over here carrying on a conversation all night like it's a therapy session. What did you want to happen? All right?
You're pulling a Bobby.
Hey, and that couch was comfy.
It really was. I'm not gonna lie. Hang on, before we do this, let's get to some questions here. You ever find out where the child voice was talking? No, I mean, we're not even sure that it was a child. I mean,
it sounds like through the portal, it sounds like a little child, but I don't know.
Michael asked about what was in the bar. Was there something angry or evil? I didn't get that vibe. Did you guys?
Only when I tried to walk in the kitchen and it said I'd be dead.
Fair point. Yeah. I already put this one up for marriage. Does every ghost know your name? Because I seem to get called out everywhere. I truly believe, y'all, that I have a family member, friend, something on the other side. I mean, it could be our friend Tracy, who was part of Haunted Tour and unfortunately passed. I mean, but I do feel like there's somebody out there who's kind of following me and saying my name a lot of times here. So
that's how come we don't invite Russell to our house.
yeah. That and many other reasons. All right. So anyway, back to me sleeping. I want you to listen now for this because Jack was making fun of me here. But if you listen closely on this one, you'll actually hear the ghost laughing at me. You just kind of like. But anyway, here it is.
He said wacky. The kid said wacky. I think Russell's a bad influence on this little kid ghost.
Are you getting tired?
Communicating with us like this can be a tremendous drain on a spirit's energy. It's really hard for them to do this. Most can only keep it up for a short time before they get too tired.
But the ghosts aren't the only ones who are worn out.
Listen.
Why is he laughing?
What is he laughing at? Russell.
Are you yellow, Russell?
Boy,
Did that just happen?
Oh, willy-nilly?
I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea what's going on or where I am right now. I just want to sleep, which is probably a good indication. We should just call it.
The team agrees to call an end to an unforgettable night.
Okay, well, thank you for talking to us, Ed.
Yep.
Damn.
We just had a real-time, intelligent conversation with someone from the other side. just unbelievable.
I have to admit, even for an old skeptic like me, that evidence is hard to ignore.
So what happens now? Well, first, Joey and I have a drink.
Yeah, right.
Joey. And
Still hasn't happened.
the evidence, and we'll report back to Al.
Big Al Mac?
Yes, sir.
We called our boy Russell Rush.
Yeah, we did.
Who has won awards for hunting ghosts, basically, on TV.
He's legit.
He came by the bar for a little while.
Yeah.
Stayed the night.
Russell
is on the phone right now, and he's got basically his report back.
I'm a little nervous.
Russell Rush, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, and I first want to start out by apologizing to Big Al.
For what?
What'd you do?
When you guys first called me, I really thought you were like putting me on and just trying to get some like free promotion for the bar.
Well, that is a Big Al's down the hatch in Waxahachie, Texas.
Look at that.
Rogers
Well
and
played.
Franklin. But Al, I'm here to tell you that your bar is very haunted.
Very.
Oh, bro, you didn't just say haunted. You had to throw the very in there.
Why do I need an adverb?
We found a man, what sounds like his kid, who he kept trying to tell to be quiet, and what almost sounds like a woman. And the good news is they don't seem to want to be causing any harm. They seem to know where they are, and we feel pretty confident in that because we basically straight up asked them where they were.
Do you know where you are?
Dead.
Dead.
No way.
What is that, bro? Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Oh!
Dude.
Do you know where you are? Dead. That's not even a place.
I need to hear more. Jen and I are over here being skeptical.
Okay.
That's fine. And you know, we were as well, and that's kind of how we approach everything.
Yeah.
And it kind of sounded to us, you know, and we know, knowing the history of Waxahachie and it being an old West town, he kind of had that style of voice. And so I was kind of using some terminology. I asked him to show himself. I said, "Ed, can you show yourself?" He said, "No." And then I said, you know, I was trying to tell him, "Are you being a coward?" But I said, you know, "What are you, yella?" And this is how he responded.
What are you yella?
I swear to God. Please God, not yet. I got a chill.
Al looks like he just went.
I heard that one.
Oh, my eyes watering.
My hair on my little bit of hair I do have is standing up straight.
Is there more?
The final thing that we have for you, do you want to know how many ghosts are in the bar?
Yes.
Hold on. So we know there's the dude, Ed.
And the baby kid.
And the kid.
And the baby kid.
The baby kid.
It's slightly more than that, but here's what we asked.
On the K2 over here, on how many other ghosts are here?
9?
That's what it sounded like 9.
He answered very quickly. He answered very quickly.
9.
I don't even have that many employees.
You do now.
Yeah, you do.
9 ghosts.
Did you ask him at any point what he wanted?
We did, and we never really got a response on that or why he was there.
So do you think he's evil?
I don't really think he's evil. A lot of the times, though, you really can't trust what they're telling you because you don't know, and you don't know who's on the other side.
Oh.
So 100% haunted.
Not just 100% haunted, quite possibly the best paranormal evidence we have ever captured.
His face.
The evidence we captured at Big Al's bar is shocking. Although it shouldn't be. In reality, this is all around us. TV and the movies have trained us that if a place looks scary, it probably is. The truth of the matter, every place has a past and a story just waiting to be told.
There it is.
That was a good one.
It was a very good one. Yeah, I really have enjoyed looking back on these and just kind of seeing the progression of the show and just honestly, we work so hard. It's really funny. Like I wish you could see the process, and maybe we'll show you some of that this year. But you work so hard to get the episode done, and then Mike and I editing are up, all night finishing the episode, and literally we're making final touches before it goes up. I mean, 6 hours probably right before it does, just because maybe we want something to go a certain way, or the music's too loud or something, or we can't hear the EVP enough. And But it's a really interesting process. So being able to go back like we have been, and just to revisit these, like, we got some good evidence, guys. Honestly, Joey,
yeah, because there was a lot more that we shot. Because remember we were testing out the walls of the cooler and all those things, and everything just came down to what they were talking about.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's something we don't mention sometimes, is that people do know we cut out a lot, but a lot of what we cut out is the debunking stuff. So when we present something that we believe in, it's because we've, X'd out all these other variables that it could have been.
Well, and that's a good point, Vanessa, because trust me when I say that Daryl wouldn't be here if he wasn't able to come through here and debunk these things. He wouldn't be around, and we don't. There's nothing that's fake or anything about this. We're presenting to you our experiences, plain and simple.
Yeah.
And as we've said before on here, it's like, if you don't believe, we're not going to be able to convince you, so we're not really going to try. But for those that really enjoy this, we're going to continue to tell the story. So anyway, we just lost Jack. Jack disappeared. Maybe he was a ghost the whole time. If you have any questions, now is the time. We're going to get to some of those. We had a question from earlier here. I just think I heard Jack pop back in. So
yeah, I don't know what the hell I did.
Somebody said, this is my Thursday night. I love this. I look forward to this. Hey, we do as well. But we are going to pause for a minute just so that we can focus on and figure out exactly how we can do season 13 safely and effectively for you, especially knowing that so many people. We're 100 days away from Halloween today, and we're hoping that things are in a different position at that point in time, but who knows? And so we want to make sure that if you are still enjoying Halloween at home, that you're going to have plenty of stuff to watch and to binge. So anyway, any questions you have, definitely now is the time to hit us up over here. Let's see if we've got a couple over here. Anita's got a good one. Do you believe the ghost was manipulative, trying to intimidate you or trick you, using the child and joking?
I don't know. I think that it was a guy, even you never know who it is, but it to me, it seemed legitimately like a guy that was trying to keep the kid from answering the questions. Because every question that we asked, the kids started to answer, and the man was like, shh, shh.
He kept shushing him. He did, yeah. We got a special shout out to Nellie. Nellie's been with us literally since we started this. She's sick with COVID-19. Sorry to hear that, and we're glad you're doing better. Stay safe, everybody. Seriously. Let's see over here. Our friend Deborah's on. Debbie over here. Big Al's was awesome. We should do a follow-up. Yeah, we've thought about that. Mary says, have you all wanted to investigate in other states? I can't believe we haven't yet at this point. I don't know that this is the year for that. But
we've talked about it. I mean, we've really talked about it. We've come close a couple of times going up north. So
I know the Iowa prison has been on the slate for a while.
Yeah, the prison in my hometown. Unfortunately, they weren't able to work that out. So we're still hopeful there. Allison, will y'all post the 10-year anniversary episode? Yeah, we need to. In fact, I'll make sure that that's done here by next Thursday, if not before. It was just a special piece that we did talking about the 10 years and our favorite memories. You get to see some of the Emmy ceremony where we won the Emmy. It was a really, really neat tribute to Haunted Tour. So has anything ever followed you home? I think we've talked about this before.
Loaded question.
Yeah, me. Yes, it's followed me home. But have you guys, Jel? I don't know if you want to get into it, but you literally had to move houses.
Yeah. Well, because I was doing the ghost tours at the Swan, and I started having a lot of really, really creepy experiences. What at the time I thought was, like a 1940s detective guy with a fedora hat. Later, I found out that that's Hat Man. So at the time, I thought it was just a guy following me. There was ghosts talking to me as I was falling asleep and waking me up, going, Anna. I'm like, who the hell's Anna? That's not me. I was being grabbed in my sleep. My covers would be jerked off. Our house would like thud like if a jet engine fell on the roof. Like the whole house would shake. The kids would be running down the hallway. Mommy, the house banged again. And in my head, when I heard it, I'm thinking a bookcase fell on my kids or something. So I'm bolting to the living room, but there's nothing out of place. It's like the whole house shook.
I'm curious if the people that live there now have the same problem.
My cousin lives there now.
Oh, wow.
Let's bring your cousin on. Debbie's got another question. Do you guys use anything to protect yourselves? Well, if you saw a previous episode that we did down in Helena, Jel's got some butt spray and some sex spray, is it?
It was a 3-pack. I started spraying them before I read them. After I spray everybody, I'm like, oh shit, this is something different.
Desi says that she would burn that house down, Jel. So let your cousin know that. We're available for that if they want.
My cousin has experienced some things too.
I'm sure. Michael says, would you guys investigate Gettysburg? I would love that. You know where else I would actually really like to go?
That'd be awesome.
Is the place in Houston. What am I thinking? I'm having a brain fart.
Hotel Galvez or
no, where it was the battlefield, the battle where it ended.
San Jacinto.
That's it. Yeah, I think that would be really interesting to do as well. Someone else asked about the Winchester Mansion. In a heartbeat, I would absolutely.
That would be a tough one. I've been there. It's a crazy like maze.
Y'all know what kind of place I want to find, right? You know what I want to find. See if y'all have been listening to me here. Go ahead. Somebody try it.
You wanted an asylum. You said you wanted an asylum.
10 points for Jel. Yeah. I want to go to an old insane asylum that's still like standing. And I don't know that there's one here in Texas.
I don't know. There was one in Mineral Wells, wasn't there?
There were several actually, yes, but they've turned into other things.
Yeah. That's doing the Hill House. I think they're doing tours of other places around there too.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that whole town creeped me out. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yorktown was a mental hospital for a short period of time.
Yeah, but it was technically more of a drug rehab with people with mental problems. There's a funny line.
Yeah, but isn't there like a big one like up in New York State or
Pennsylvania? I think there's one.
There's a lot of them, but they're all long trips, and you got to consider that we have to drive everywhere in separate vehicles, and to fly with all that equipment is really not in the budget.
Yeah, I was hoping that Mike would be able to join us tonight, our production master. But he probably didn't want to be seen because Mike hates being on camera in any way, shape, or form. So he probably did that on purpose. But, well, guys, thanks for joining us through all these here. Listen, we'll be back. Trust me, it's going to be here sooner than you know it. But we're going to get to work on season 13, and we'll be back with some extras, and we'll be hopping online with you as we get closer and as we have any information. If you're on YouTube and you're not following us on Facebook, check out the Russell Rush on a tour, and vice versa. If you're on Facebook, make sure that you head over to YouTube and subscribe so we can have 10,001. And we will work from there. Round robin here. I just want to hear from each of you. Of the episodes that we have not shown, which one would you recommend people check out that really creeped you out?
Murder at 636 or whatever it is, 626.
Yeah.
How about
Joey's the Gunter? The Gunter 636. If you don't know, in room 636 at the Gunter Hotel, it is still the biggest unsolved mystery in San Antonio history. That should be on Unsolved Mystery, actually.
Magnolia.
Oh yeah, that would have been a good one.
Magnolia has some awesome stuff.
Vanessa says Magnolia Hotel up in Seguin.
That's my favorite piece of audio. Is in that one.
I don't remember. What is it? Well, don't say it.
No, it was me and Jill were together. And It was very random, not expected, and we both heard a voice, and it was just insane. I was not scared. It was just a really, really awesome, cool moment. Like,
that was a good episode. You're right. I remember going into the basement, Joey, and
that was ugly.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to give it away, but yes. Okay, Magnolia Hotel.
Yeah. Watch that one. That was a good one.
Hospitals, any of the hospitals, the Yorktown, of course, but Yoakum was good too.
Are awesome.
Yeah.
Pat-O's. That was one of the coolest things.
That's what I was going to say.
Which one?
I have to go with the ones that I was in, Pat-O's and Ripley's.
Dude, Pat-O's was definitely early on, and I don't remember if it was before we started doing the longer form stuff. All I remember is the piano.
That piano.
That was amazing.
Me and Jill were there whenever the piano was playing upstairs.
Me and Jill walked. Yeah, we walked through, opened the door, and
you could still feel the vibrations from the piano keys being hit. The vibrations were still
that was
there. You could still.
That was the first piece of evidence that I've had. That was I could actually say that happened.
I like Frank's because as a skeptic. And to actually have on video something that happened to me,
that was cool.
I'm like, whoa. And all we had in all of our motion lights, all our little motion lights, when they went off, we were downstairs and everything went up. I mean, that was kind of crazy.
Frank was pretty cool.
Yeah, Frank.
For me, it's Ripley's because that scream that I heard.
Yeah.
That was very unexplained, and that's the only thing I've ever been able to witness.
Yeah, I would. I mean, other than 636, which Joey already mentioned, I don't know. I kind of like Fire Station number 9. I thought that was a really cool episode. I mean, on a different level. That one was more emotional and sad than it really was scary, but we really got some activity.
Oh, yeah.
It is, so.
That one scared me because of what I got on the recorder. It just didn't make sense for that place. And the ambulance, Kendra, right? The ambulance?
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
I didn't like that one. That one was too.
It made what's her name cry because she was, who was the captain?
Vanessa.
Right?
Debbie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah. That's right. Well, there's some good stuff to check out if you still haven't checked it out. For those wondering how they can watch the episodes without our interruptions, that's easy. They're all on YouTube. This is the Redux where we're supposed to interrupt things. So, again, guys, we're going to get to work on season 13 here. It's really been a lot of fun to do this every Thursday night, but we're going to get back. We just need the time to work things out to get ready for season 13. We were hoping that everything would be wide open and we could go anywhere, but obviously that's not the case. There's another 1,000 cases of COVID and 15 deaths announced just tonight here in San Antonio. So be safe where you're at. Team, you guys, can't wait to see your faces in real life soon, but you guys be safe too. And we will see you hopefully next Tuesday night for a little haunted tour meeting. Really, the first one of the season. So anyway, guys, good to see y'all. Everybody, thank you so much. Thank you to our fans. 10,000 subscribers. Yeah, love it. We're going to do another 10,000 by the end of Halloween, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Invite your friends.
Yes, we'll see you soon.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.